This weekend is the grand opening of the Thirsty Whippet Pub, and I am so excited because not only has an iconic piece of British history arrived at the Manor, we also have a new treasure. And this treasure actually served in the Canadian Navy, and it escorted Queen Elizabeth when she visited Canada, and I can't wait to show you what it is. We also have exciting news about the weekend. I'm going to share all the updates. And I have a big announcement about our Manor Key membership. I have lots of people asking me about when it's going to reopen, and if you are waiting for that, you will not want to miss today's announcement, along with a very special Whippet loyalty announcement that, again, you won't want to miss. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure you see all the videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week. Whenever I say the words I've been thinking, Stephen always gets a bit of a worried look on his face because I usually have some crazy idea and it usually involves him having to make something. And so with our grand opening coming this week, I thought we needed something kind of fun for a photo booth that we could use on the terrace in the beer garden. And so I came up with this idea that why not make an iconic British telephone box that we can then take, everyone can enjoy and take photos in, and it would have that red iconic British look. And so Stephen, being the amazing guy that he is, that's exactly what he's making me. So this is the picture that I printed out for Stephen to use as inspiration. And this is what he's building.
You'll be able to call home soon.
All we'll need is an actual phone. I'm assuming that you've not been able to make a phone as well,
No.
right?
So if somebody has a phone, they could...
Oh, that would be great. We need one of those old,
Classic.
traditional, classic
Telephone.
phone booth phones, right? But for now, we'll just have the phone booth without the phone. But maybe one day we'll be able to find one and we can add one in. It's looking great, though. I mean, seriously, you almost would think that it was an actual phone booth.
Once it's painted red.
Yeah. So you've used 3 old doors, right, that you found in the basement?
Yeah.
Cut out the middles, and then are making the... You're quite good at making stuff.
Genius.
So next time when I say, can you make me something, and you say no,
It means no.
it means you don't want to, not that you can't.
Right.
Because you proved that you can. So you can't have a British red phone box without red paint, obviously. So I have picked up some red paint that I'm hoping will be the right red. Took me a while to figure out which one I wanted. And let's see. Oh. Okay, so I've got a nice red paint now. And now all I've got to do is paint it. So the first step is to give these wooden pieces a little bit of a sand to get the rough edges off, and then I'll be ready to start painting. So it's time for us to get inside and get the pub open. So we've got to stop our little project, but this is where we've got to, and it is looking fantastic. We're going to still needs a few final touches. So we're going to have 3 more pieces on the top. We're going to have the words Thirsty Whippet Pub, where it would normally say telephone on the top. But I am so pleased with how this has turned out. It is looking so awesome. Those pieces at the top will be cut off. And so next week I will be able to show you what it looks like all finished and in place for people to enjoy for our grand opening. As you know, I love finding new treasures, especially when they have a story to them. And we recently were donated something very special, and it now has found its new home here in the green room. And this is a flag, and it's not any ordinary flag. This is a flag that actually served in the Canadian Navy. It actually flew on one of the Navy ships, and it was actually the ship that escorted Queen Elizabeth when she visited Canada in her ship Britannia. Now, Britannia is not in service anymore. You can go and see it. I remember going and seeing it in the UK. But when she had her ship, the Britannia, and she came to Canada, the Navy ship that escorted her in was flying this flag. And Al has donated this to us. And so this flag now has its new home in our green room, and it is just spectacular. It's so big, and I just love that it's got this amazing story behind it. But now we put it up in the green room. It's just the perfect addition.
And while we work, this is where you'll find the dogs.
It is such a beautiful day. All you can hear is the birds in the trees and the birds' song. Everything is so green. The sun is out. It's just gorgeous. There is so much going on this weekend here at the Manor and the Thirsty Whippet Pub, and I wanted you to be the first to know about a couple of big announcements that we'll be making this weekend. Now, the first obviously is our grand opening of the Thirsty Whippet. It's happening on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And I'm really excited about this weekend because it's 3 different events over 3 different days. They're all completely different. So Friday night, which is tomorrow, I can't believe it's already here, we're going to be doing our official opening ceremony. And just to be a little quirky, instead of a ribbon, we're going to be cutting a dog leash. And Megan Mitten is going to be here to do the official dog leash cutting. But we've also got live music. So we're going to have an evening of live music and ice cream, because we are going to have an ice cream bar outside on the terrace that will be serving Sussex ice cream. If you come to our markets, you'll know how delicious Sussex ice cream is. We've got ice cream, we've got toppings to go on it. So you can come Friday night and enjoy live music and ice cream. I mean, there isn't a better way to spend a Friday evening, is there? But we'll be having that on the terrace. So the official ceremony of the opening ceremony is at 7:30. Our live music is starting a little bit earlier at 6:30. So from 6:30 till 10, we'll have live music out on the terrace, assuming it doesn't rain, but the weather does look really good. So we'll have live music out on the terrace. We'll have our ice cream bar. We'll have drinks. It's going to be a really fun evening. So that's Friday. So if you're around, drop on by and see us. Don't need a ticket. You can just drop by. No cover charge for the music. Saturday is our big, very exciting performance. We're going to have James Mullinger live here, doing his comedy, which I'm really thrilled about because obviously he's a Brit. He's come to New Brunswick, and his comedy is all about the Brits moving to New Brunswick, and he's so very, very funny. So that's a ticketed event. It is sold out. So that's Saturday night. The pub will stay open. So the lounge will be closed for the event, but we are keeping the pub open. So that's going to be Saturday. And then Sunday, we are back out on the terrace in our beer garden because we're doing Paws and Pints. So we are inviting you and your furry friend, 4-legged friend, to come down and enjoy an afternoon. We're going to be doing the Paws and Pints between 2 and 6. We've got Crafty Beast Brewing Company here with their dog beer. We're going to have our dog costume competition that you can dress your dog up in a costume that's British themed. We're going to be giving away goodies. We're going to have dog treats. Obviously, we're going to have the ice cream bar. We're going to have drinks for you as humans, but we're going to have dog beer and treats for the dogs as well. So it's going to be a really fun afternoon. The pub will be open from 2 till 10 as usual. And like I say, the Paws and Pints is between 2 and 6. So come on down. We would love to see you over the weekend to celebrate the grand opening of the Thirsty Whippet Pub. Now, the other big announcement that you are the very first to hear about, because we have not released this to anyone yet, is about our Manor keys. Now, if you remember, the end of last year, we released our Manor keys for the first time. And this is a community that we're building of people that can join. There's a couple of different levels depending on whether you're just looking for our market and events, or whether you want to come to the Thirsty Whippet more, or you perhaps don't live in town. So we have an option for you that's one of the levels of one of the keys, which is the Manor keys, just gives you online access, as well as some other fun goodies in your goodie box and all those kind of things. But and then we have the master keys that gives you everything. So in our membership, we have everything from free market tickets. We have free coffee at the Thirsty Whippet. We have 10% off all your event tickets and everything that you buy when you come and spend any money at the Thirsty Whippet. We give you preview hours to our markets. We have an amazing goodie box that's crammed full of Thirsty Whippet and Manor, Ladysmith Manor goodies that we send out each year. We have online content, the opportunity to stay overnight at the Manor, which is not available to everyone. Lots and lots of goodies and benefits. And we have also added in a few new things this year, because we are releasing it again this weekend, and it's only going to be open for a couple of weeks again. So if you, and I know there's been lots of people who've been asking me that when is it going to open? I want to become a key holder. I want to be able to come. We have the annual garden party for all our key holders that's included in your membership. That's in August. So if you would like to be part of that community, I will put the link below, and that will give you the information that you will be able to see, and you'll be able to sign up. And you can either pay monthly or you can pay annually, and you get some months free if you decide to pay annually. But we will be releasing it, like I say, this weekend. So I will be putting the link to the page, and like I say, it won't go live until we launch it this weekend. But if over the next couple of days you keep an eye on it, you will be able to find the link, and then you'll be able to sign up. So that's the first thing. We've got more though. There's the other second thing is we have just, again this weekend, launched our Whippet loyalty program. So if you come into the pub and each time you spend $1, you will get 1 Whippet. And as you accumulate your Whippets, you then can redeem those for free goodies as you go along. And so that's another program that we are releasing this weekend with our grand opening. All the information about these programs will be going out on social media as well as in our email in the next couple of days, because like I say, they're not live. The Manor Keys is not open today. I'm giving you just a heads up. It will be opening in the next couple of days, but keep your eye on, like I say, the email and online, and you'll then be able to sign up. Oh my goodness, that's a lot going on. So we are really excited. Please come down and see us this weekend. We would love to see you. As always, I will be back. And Stephen will be back. He's down at the pub working at the moment. But we will both be back next Thursday for our next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries. But in the meantime, we look forward to seeing you this weekend.